So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo gets a foot in here. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely shaped ball. Good ball over the top. It's a promising position. And there's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a decent chance! In for the pieces! Yes, it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Mohamed Salah, he is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
The less said about that pass, the better. Vitz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Gakpo. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
McAllister, back towards the middle. That's a sharp pass. Tierney did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intensity.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. And that has left him in a heap. Szoboszlai. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gomez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kerkez. Great defending, strong and determined.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And claimed it back swiftly. Szoboszlai.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gakpo. And it's Gravenberch. And he's intervened well there. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Defending was strong and firm. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Messi. Araujo. And that's going right the way across. Mbappe. Van Dijk. Araujo. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Nice looking ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass is just off target. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Played out to the left flank, and he's certainly onside here. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Kane. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
That's a cute ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That is good alertness. Frimpong. For Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's a nicely shaped ball. Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Gravenberg. And it's Jones. Kirkes, McAllister, Caicedo, Salah, Gakpo.
Such good technique.
Now it's Jones. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Araujo. It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get... It's Kane! There it is! Manchester United are back on level terms. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Minute is number 18, Harry Kane.
Liverpool making another change here.
Harry Kane.
Isak getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
They've played it short, and it's Salah.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, nice touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, it seems as if...
Messi! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Number 7, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Leading by just one goal and still some defending to do. Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through. Isak. Chance for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that,
Substitution.
usually you're going to get punished.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Looking for options for movement. Isak receives it in a wide position. That's a decent clearance. Kerkesh. That's the throw. McAllister gets a good foot in there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half
There will be
measures from
5
here.
minutes added time.
Mbappe, deftly away. Kane with the short one. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, he's burst through. There won't be another chance after this one. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mohamed Salah did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.